Good morning, beautiful people. We are getting ready for this is day 2 of my futures trading journey. And before we get started, let's check the news. All right, so what is it? What is it? The 15th. Let's just refresh this. Okay, so U.S. producer prices unexpectedly fell in June. With the headline, so producer price index is how much the businesses are paying for the the supplies. All right. So yesterday we looked at CPI, which is Consumer Price Index, and that's how much our everyday expenses costing. All right. So what I did yesterday was I had notes from my Sunday. All right. So it said a preview where CPI be headed. If producers are paying more, that often shows it. So that's one. Okay. Let's go back here. Now we're going to market by charts. Start at the daily. Also, there's a lot that I need to delete from yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and delete some of those things since I already have a screenshot. Well, actually, let's see something. Let me see something. Because this is all real time. Let me see if I could just take away these trade entries, but alright. Let's see if I actually need to do that. Okay. So we got 2 new demand zones. 4. Let's mark that up. Oh, forgot. Nope, we don't mark up demand zones on the daily. Alright. Okay. So we had a new zone form inside of the 4-hour supply zone. The 4-hour supply zone, the higher time frame, it was more weighted, is more stronger, so I don't need to draw that. Let's go to the 1 hour. 1 hour, same thing. We have overlap, additional supply and demand zone. Yep, same thing. 30 minutes, same thing. Our zones are similarly the same, nothing necessarily extra. 15-minute. Let's see what the 15-minute talking about. Let's see. Okay. Okay, on this 2-minute, we are going to mark up the London high and low. I can take this away from yesterday and mark. Alright. So we're seeing where we're at, but we're in a hole. Right? And then we're going to to the 1 minute. And this is the whole supply zone. Alright, y'all. Oh, no. Also, let's look at the news. News at 5:30. This is the PPI news. So, because the producer price index numbers fell, it came in lower. Let's look at this, y'all. Did the PPI news come? Hold on, let's do like this. Was PPI news good or bad today? Okay, so you see we said unexpectedly fell, right? So it's down. So today's news was good for markets and borrowers. Wholesale inflation cooled. So, all right, let's get it. So we are currently literally sitting in an entire supply zone. This is something that this is new for me, because normally when I've been getting on the charts, the market or the price action wasn't already inside of a zone. So now I need to be more on point with this. So now I need to be able to look at these. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, and I've been trading inside of this the whole day. So, all right, y'all. The market hasn't opened yet, but we can still see what we got going on. Did it go any higher above that? Nope. Let me see something. So this is the London high, this is the London low, but this right here, what do I want to do? No, I don't want to do that. I'm going to change that color. Add a text box. Hold on. Because how can that be the highest? Hold on. Where it started at, huh? Okay. Yeah, I could just do that. So what I'm learning is now I'm finna be going off trades based off of this, like here. So currently right now we're in a downtrend. Alright, and what time was this? Alright. So I see it's currently right now. Going with a downtrend. So I'm gonna get my short two position ready over here. So this zone has been respected. So a lot of these. So this zone right here, this 1 minute is on this supply and demand zone on the 1 minute is being respected because the candle has not closed above it. And so it has to close below this. But let me get my entry point. What line do I call it? Is it this line? Let me see. Alright, so the market is about to come up. So I could actually have an entry here. Well, no. It has to have tapped here. So, hold on, y'all. Let me have my trade over here ready. Stop. It said all this needs to be set. Sheesh. Selected price is invalid. Okay. So the market is up right now. New York opened at 6:30. So New York opened just open. So we seeing this. Alright, so that's we got our so this can be considered a rejection candle, but let's see what this one do. That's a long wick. Okay. So you got a rejection candle. It closes below. Enter the sell. Hold on. So you got a rejection candle, but okay here. It'd be that. See what I'm saying? It's not. Enter sell. Enter sell. Enter sell. Market execution. Let's go for it. Enter here because it closed below, but I don't know where my take profit is all the way down here. Where is my stop loss is all the way up here. Put my stop loss above this zone. And have my take profit down here. Where's my short tool? I entered here. My stop loss is here. But profit. Yeah, I have to get better at my. Alright, y'all. So I entered here. Okay, this was never a learning opportunity. Where do I want my stop loss to be? And I put it above this zone. I just have to do a market because if I enter right here, so my entry is at the bottom of that wick. Oh, okay. So I wanted to enter there, but it's telling me my entry was down here. And I kept trying to figure out how. Okay. Okay. That's respecting this zone. So this is my first time trading within already demand zone or supply zone. So now I'm learning like, okay. Yeah, I gotta start doing market executions because the limit and the stop ain't really working for me right now. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing that wrong. Learned something new today. with this because I want to enter here. Right now, I just need to be patient. I'll be patient and see if it might take profit. Right now, I gotta do it manually because I'm still trying to figure out why see this? It's like, dang, it touched it though. I should have probably, okay, so it touched it, so I should have exited right there. So I should have got out right here, y'all, on this candle. Because it basically touched it, but it didn't. But it did, but it didn't. Like one of them. Okay. If it get close, closer enough, I'm going to do it. Okay. We got out on that one. Okay. And that was how long that trade was from 6:31 to 6:40. So 9-minute trade. Okay. It's a good one. So now we're seeing another one play out. That was a rejection candle. So yeah, for now, I'm doing market orders. Why? Like, let's see what that trade was real quick, y'all. Hold on. So I made $136 off that paper trade. But the only thing I'm struggling with right now is, so now we're getting close to the London low for today. Oh, what changed? I don't want to enter a sale right now. Nope. So here. No rejection candle yet. When it touch again. So we get a rejection candle off this. Let me have this would be sell entry. I'm not in a trade. That's just there if I do get into one. But right now I gotta use market orders because for some reason the stop entry hasn't been working for me. I don't know why. I have to either get on a call with a mentor or continue to manually do it myself. Okay. And also this zone has, let's see, this zone was created and since then hasn't been broken. So let's see how this candle is. If this ended up being a rejecting candle, which is a small body long wick. So now I'm learning it's not just did the next candle touch it. So I'm seeing this trade play out, but I didn't enter it. But I just want to talk about it. So technically, this would be this can be, well, no, because this, yeah, no, okay. I'm glad I'm seeing it and not rushing into it. So technically, this is a fair value gap. The next candle that touched it would be considered the rejection candle. And then under that is the break entry candle. So it could have been, I could also use this as my entry. Well, that's where I entered at. That's where I exited at though. So it was in here. So this is the next best thing. This is so we got a rejection candle here. Oh, it's just dropping right now. So has this, let me see if the zone has been, so the entire zone, but that was back on the, So technically, this zone has been invalidated because candles have, excuse me, candles have closed through it, right? But so now we're gonna see. Let's be patient. Be patient and see if this 1 hour demand zone is respected. Has it been touched? Oh wow. See this demand zone. So now I just want to learn about demand zones. See what I get. So this, I'm just being patient. And also, if there's nothing, then that's okay too. Excuse me. So right now, I don't see any entry opportunities right now, so just being patient. And also, we got Fed Chairman news at 7 also. So we got 11 minutes before the next one. Then the only potential opportunity I see to get into something is on this 1 hour demand zone. So I want to be mindful. So right now, I would change this to a buy entry order. Let me just seeing how price reacts to this demand zone right here. Excuse me. This is looking like a potential 15-minute supply zone, but excuse me. I already had this ready. Just have it ready for when 7 a.m. come. Right now, I don't see any clear setups. Excuse me. All right, that's my alarm letting me know about Fed news in 5 minutes. Excuse me. So this could be considered a rejection candle. Doji. But we also about to enter the news from Wash. Soon. What? 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 Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. 2850. Oh, oh, oh. Wait a second. Let me just hold on. Wait. Wait. Please. What? Yeah, I just got something I wasn't expecting. That been sitting there since the 13th? Stop playing. No, it hasn't. If it has, that's crazy. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I want to be responsible with this. So what does it normally say when I get... Yeah, let me go see. Is this that retroactive pay we got at work? Woo! Alright, y'all. So I'm not placing any trades right now or even too much, you know. Trying to see where my next entry be right now because we got 2 minutes. I do need to look into this. Alright, y'all. 7 o'clock. Let's see. We're going to see how this is reacting, but let's also look here and see what it says. Takeaways from the Fed chairman. And this is why we live in the trade. We not in the trade, we looking. So, takeaways from Fed chairman Kevin Warsh first congressional thing. Okay. I'm not going to be able to read this. Okay, cool. Let's see. Federal Reserve Chairman Kevin Warsh on Tuesday offered most of his detailed account yet of the... Hold on, y'all. Stop the music. Let's do this. Yes, we got a new zone. Let's see if we get it. We got a potential entry right here. Let's just see how this. And this will be sell. Let's just see off this zone. Let's see if it's even respected at the zone. This 15-minute supply is not respected. But I didn't see no rejection candles, like, you know. I don't know if this is considered a rejection candle. Still learning that part, y'all. Okay, so it broke through that. It broke through that. the market is. I'm trying to sign in, but I'm gonna buy yeah, so where was my entry point at? Yeah. But we can see if this fairly new supply zone is respected. That is crazy. What? So you guys, what I'm learning right now is just like patience. Like I haven't been in a trade since 6:40, so it's been sitting here for about 24 minutes looking at the market, and that's okay. And that's what I'm seeing is like not forcing trades, not seeing what I want to see. And if I'm unsure about it, then don't even take it. It's also this learning from yesterday, like that was a really great learning opportunity yesterday. But I don't want to have to, I want to continue to keep learning, but I don't want to have moments like that where I'm learning because I'm not following the rules or I'm unsure about entering trade because, being confident in the trade is also important. Alright, so let's see. Let's see if we might have a potential buy here. Let's see what happens. Is this new fair value gap respected right here? Okay. So we still seeing this candle play out. Oh, excuse me. So something. I'm gonna do a market order. If it closes above, let's have that market buy ready. Let's do this long. Oh, let's have it. Let's go. Enter. I don't get it. Enter, enter, enter. So I enter right here. Right. Once again, learning. So it says I enter right there. How is that? How is that like that? I'm up, but it's like, look, if I entered here, stop loss is below this zone. Oh, see how low this is? That don't make no sense. I guess not making no sense to me. And where's the stop loss? See? Why is it all the way down there? Yeah, I'm trying to get used to this. Oh, I'm in 2 contracts, but it says 1. Y'all, help me. Please. watching this play out. It's like, why is that a real one-to-one, you know? Like, why does that look like that? I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Why is my take profit? Why is the units changing? Y'all seeing this? I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something wrong, because why? No. There should be one contract. I entered that one. There should be one. Why is it? Really trying to get the hang of this, y'all. Like, I wanted my entry to be here. I did have to close above it, but fine. I exited out of that. It just, I don't know. Was that an impulsive? Let me see. I don't want to say impulsive because I follow my rules, right? Using that demand zone, but I didn't lose no money off that trade, right? I bought it at, so that I was very unsure about that. Yeah, it's not. I don't know. That was like I'm trying to figure out why. What's wrong with my market orders? Like, what is it going on? Do I need to manually put, you know? Oh, do I need to put ticks? 50 ticks. 50 ticks. Does that, do I need to do that? Why do the units keep changing? Is that why they say don't do market orders? Because it changes? I just want one. Yeah, I'm glad I got out, y'all. Look at this. It's going back down. I got in because this is a rejection candle. And the next following candle, break entry candle, close above it. But I'm really struggling with my entries. And it's like the button to get in. Like, is that why market entry orders more risky? Mm. Oh. No. Yeah, I just think I'm really struggling. I'm having a challenge with my entries. I'm gonna change it. We got one unit. We got the ticks. You know. So now I'm seeing, okay, I do one contract. I'm risking $25 and I want to make $25. So if I wanted to do 250, that means that's saying, okay. Do that. Where's my last entry at? Okay, so this zone was respected last time. So potentially, let's see if price respects this zone. But it was respected, but it respected as a buy and not a supply. I versus a demand. Like, most people you take a buy trade off of demand, you take a sell off of supply with this one. Wasn't that? That we could definitely see. Alright, so let's see if this supply zone is respected. So let's just have wherever it finishes through it. Let's see. Alright, previous. Oh, it didn't respect it. But we got a demand zone right here. So let's see how price reacts to the demand zone. Hmm? Hmm. Mm. So now currently right now, I've decided to move my contract size up to 10 contracts because it is, I'm willing to risk $250 to make $250. Like with a one-to-one risk to reward, so that I can get used to risking that amount, as in preparation to get a prop firm account. But remember, I need to, my goal is to do 100 wins for a paper trade. Let's see if this demand zone is respected or not. Entering a new demand zone, you guys. But yeah, so with the demand zone, with that opportunity, it's like, okay, let me get used to having more contract size, because one contract is basically $25. So, okay, let's see if this demand zone is respected or not. In order for a demand zone to not be respected, it needs to close through it. So, hmm. Just falling. It's been falling since this. y'all. We've been on for about an hour. And if there are no other trade opportunities to get into today, I'm okay with that. Because there's no point of forcing nothing. Excuse me. Let's see if there is a... Let's see if there's a potential sell opportunity. Alright, guys. Okay. And so this supply. Mm-hmm. Mm. Reject it off of this. Let's see. Gotta stop that. That was crazy. I got Ed now. So did I lose anything? Well, that was fast. Cancel. Take profit. Buy. That was crazy. That was crazy. But I profited from it. Okay. Hmm. I answered that, but that was a fast in and out trade. 50 ticks. 250. But it was so close. So I was like, it could have. Oh, a rejection candle off this. Had this 30-minute. Oh, let's play it. Let's go. Enter. Enter. Enter another sale. Enter buy. Where my TP at? Move this take. Move. Move. It's off of this supply zone. Where my take profit at? Where's my take profit? So let's do this. Where did I enter? Right there. Oh, blue line. My stop is down there. My stop is down here. My target is up here. 101. Is it 101? Come. That's just. Where is my take profit at? See, I don't see my take profit. I see it right here, but I don't see my take profit on the screen. Yeah, the rejection candle. Candle close above. I just don't know where's my take profit at. That is so weird. Yeah, I'll get better at this part, but let's see. So let's see, y'all. entered because I saw this rejection candle. That's why I entered. And the reason I did is because price respected the supply zone. So let's see, where's that, John? I'm gonna stop it right here. Let's see. Price respects it. Wow. So I got stopped out, so I lost. So much I got. No way. What? How am I negative $967? What happened? Whoa. 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 What happened? Y'all, I'm glad I'm paper trading because I don't know what happened. Ooh, that was a hit. That was a hit. Oh yeah, let's. Woo. That market one. Woo. All right. So let's see if there's opportunity to trail that stop, y'all. On that one, it was like, woo. All right. Well, let's see if we're ready for a buy opportunity. Right for here. Definitely need to book a call. Like, should it be this long? Right, this the milestone been. Oh yeah, today. Mm-hmm. I'm 10. Whew. Felt that one. Yeah. Hmm. Let's see if this is respected, y'all. Hmm. That was my biggest loss that I've experienced. Oh, price. This zone wasn't respected. Jesus. That's crazy. Wasn't respected. Yeah, I gotta ask a question to my mentor. This is a great. Or not the contract size. This demands on being respected. We got a new one forming, but yeah, okay. Let's see what price that is about today. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. So, that was my biggest loss so far, right here. And great. Well, I entered here. Profit moved up. So yes, I need to do a better job at it's not a rejection candle. So basically, I feel like I took this trade that was quick, so it was like, oh wow, okay, yeah. Let me see something. I'm gonna just click it. And I take profit would be oh, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. Yep, y'all. That might be it for today. That might be it for today. pause. So when I do the 50, just divide. So this is my first experience of when they say don't revenge trade. Like, okay, I'm gonna just get in the trade, try to get my money back. So it's like, if I see a clear setup, yeah, didn't touch it. I need to go back and read that tiered guide. Woo. Yeah. That was the biggest loss I took so far. Like, okay, I feel that. So now, like right here, if we look at this dashboard, I want to show y'all. Can y'all see this? Yep. Alright, look. I was up to, look. Woo. See how quickly that changed, y'all? One trade took me out. One. I didn't. Yeah, I gotta have a strict stop loss, cause God, that was different. But I can't. My mentor, hers always looks so clean. So I need to ask, like, does she delete her demand zones? Does she delete all the supply zones and stuff? Yeah, I want to ask her that. Do she delete previous demand zones? Excuse me. Let's see what we got here. I see what they mean by somebody could like blow their account. Like, if that's gonna be my stop loss, I'm gonna just have to be okay with that. I can't move that. Not with the higher. I think it's just different. It's just I went up in contract size. So I'd rather get used to this. Like, okay, I want my contract size to be 10 contracts. So 25, I'm losing 250. And build that up. This was newly formed at that was that one. What we seeing here? Let me see. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. There will be wins, there will be losses. The goal is to be profitable. Into mine. Mm. Mm. Excuse me. Mm. 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 Excuse me. Mm. Mm. Damn. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm seeing if this 15 minute it was respected here, but it didn't touch it. So it's like, okay, if it did it touch it? Because look, that's how far back yesterday. It didn't get touched yesterday until I worked these since in the morning. And I wasn't during the London session. I wasn't doing the London. So the New York session has respected this 15-minute. The New York has not touched that in a minute. Okay. What's going on? Tripping. This 15-minute. Yeah, I was looking at the right one. There you go. I think I'm done for today. I think I'm done for today. Excuse me. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. Okay, I'm done for today. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. Jesus. Alright, y'all, so the dashboard. That trade lost $1,354. What? Wow. Wow. Look at this trade. Oh. Golly. This is bad. Bro. I lost $1,354 in 3 to 4 minutes. Whew. Alright, so let's do a screenshot. Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, I'm at 2 subscribers. Both of those are me, by the way. I don't be pump faking like I got 1 new subscriber from yesterday. Alright. I got that. Good entry. Good entry. That was a good entry. This was a good exit. Alright. This was the news. This is my biggest loss. This was like, I don't even know how to explain that. That was just like, happened too quick. I was undisciplined. Stop loss. I wasn't. Yeah. I think I'll just have to say that, huh? I was just undisciplined my stop loss. I was undisciplined my stop loss. That was Hmm. All right, John. So this is my first time trading within a large zone. Um, mm, all right. So this is my first time trading within a large zone, which um, this was my first time trading within a large zone. Open the zone. And like mm-hmm, mm-hmm, all right, Joe. So this is my new journaling style for right now. Just writing it on the charts to get in the habit of journaling and talking through it. But so I feel like this is how I feel. This is a good entry. This is a good exit. This is my first time trading within a large zone, so it caused me to trade off new zones created on the 1 minute time frame, which was new and made me uncertain. Right. On this trade was off a new demand zone. All right. And then creating the 1 minute. I thought it was a good entry, but I got nervous and got out. Right, which went to this. All right. This happened too quick. Could have went either way. So I just think that that was just like more luck. Could have just went up fast, down fast with a tight stop loss. With a challenge having a wider stop loss when risking more money. Alright, y'all. I need to do this. Okay. See how that look. See how that's like. Boom. I'll just take that. So my last trade is my biggest loss. Hold on, Mom.